here, and I'm here with my update for my Walk All Over Cancer thing. So, as you all know, I've been doing 10,000 steps a day, every day, for the month of March, and the plan was to do 310,000 steps by the end of the month, because 10,000 times the 31 is 310,000. Well, I would be very happy right now, and I am, to say that I've already done my 310,000 steps. Yay! In fact, I'm uploading this a couple of days after I've done the 310,000 steps, because it's the first time I've had a chance to record anything. I actually reached 311,000 steps on Sunday, so that was the 26th of March, Mother's Day if you're in the UK, and also it was my nan's birthday, so yes, happy birthday to my nan. But yes, I actually reached my 311,000 steps on Sunday, so I'm really, really happy about that. That means that any more steps that I do this month are bonus steps, and I'm really happy about that. So I've basically got up until Friday to continue the challenge, and just because I've done over 310,000 steps doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I've been taking this challenge very seriously. I've been doing 10,000 steps every single day, and yeah, I'm going to carry on doing that, which hopefully should be a bit easier now, because Monday to Friday I walk to and from work anyway. That's 7,000 steps, so all I've got to do is find another 3,000 or so steps a day, which I usually do walking between buildings at work or going for a walk at lunchtime, something like that. So I'm not going to just stop doing the challenge just because I've done it. And I think, obviously I'm going to do a proper roundup at the end of all of this as well, once I've actually done the full month's worth of challenge. The other thing I've been doing as well is I basically gave up sugar for the month. Now, I'm not going to lie, come the 1st of April, I am back on that, because I miss sugar, and actually, I've been pretty good, because this is the first week that I've really, really wanted some chocolate. I managed to go this whole time without really, really wanting some chocolate, so I think I've done really, really well to get this far. And actually, by not having sweet stuff the whole time, by cutting out as much refined sugar from my food as I possibly could, this isn't entirely possible. You can't just cut sugar out entirely. You'd never eat anything. There is sugar in fruit. Fruit is good for you. There is sugar in vegetables. Vegetables are good for you. It's all about trying to cut out as much sugar as possible from, by trying to avoid as much processed food as possible. And also just by cutting out biscuits. I haven't had a biscuit in I don't know how long. I haven't had chocolate in I don't know how long. So yeah, it's just by trying to do that. Okay, not going to lie to you. The other night we had some friends around, and I did have a couple of very small pieces of chocolate, but only because I wanted it, and it was there. But the way I figured it is, by that point I'd already pretty much finished my challenge of 310,000 steps. And the cutting out sugar thing is not actually part of the challenge, it's only the walking 10,000 steps a day thing. It was just something I wanted to do while I was being a bit more active, just to see if it would make a difference. And I have actually lost half a stone in the process of doing this. I think what this whole process has taught me is that I'm just going to be much better at moderating my sugar intake going forward. So it's not that I'm going to cut it out entirely, but I'm not, not going to gorge on sweets and chocolate and stuff like that, like I have been known to do in the past. I'm going to be much better at that sort of thing. Dessert is going to be a bit more of a treat, so rather than having dessert every night, which actually, when I lived with my parents, I never had it every night. This is something that happened since I moved in with my now husband. So dessert every night, that's not going to happen. That's a treat. That's a once or twice a week deal at most. And also, I'm going to carry on doing the walking. Now, like I say, I walk to and from work every day anyway, so this really isn't a problem. But weekends, I was atrocious for going out for walks. We are getting lighter evenings now, we are getting much nicer weather now, so that's going to help a whole deal. But I intend to go out for walks every weekend. Am I going to hit 10,000 steps at the weekend on both days? Probably not, possibly not. I will try my best to do so, but it's not something that I'm going to beat myself up over. If I do 7,000 steps, that's cool. So I'm going to try and be a bit more active, and I'm going to basically try and think a bit more about what I'm putting into my body as well to fuel it, which is what I've been doing all month. And I think that's taught me some valuable lessons as well this month. So I'm going to continue to do that and see where it leads. And that's about it for now. So I will do a roundup, as I said, at the end of the month officially. I'll talk a bit more about my achievements and my struggles and things like that through the month. like I say, I haven't been a complete angel with cutting out sugar. I have cut out sugar as much as I possibly could. Yeah, I've had little tastes of sweet things during the month. I think if I didn't, I probably would have gone completely insane. But like I say, I don't eat biscuits every night. I don't have dessert every night. I have been way more well behaved in terms of my eating habits, and it's making a huge difference. And it's made a huge difference to who I am and how I feel about myself as well, in many, many ways. But I will talk a little bit more about that next time. Like I say, the sugar is not actually the important thing. The important thing was the 10,000 steps a day, which I have done. I have done over 310,000 steps a month. It's all gone rather well, really. There's still a chance to sponsor me, of course. I will, as always, put the link in the description below. And if you could sort of check out my my sponsorship page and leave just a few pounds, that would be lovely. So until next time, my final catch up on this particular topic. Bye.